So this being Pop Smoke's first and last movie, isn't any good? Let's find out. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Burns Reviews. My name is John here in Burns Reviews, and if you want early movie reviews just like these, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We do them every single week, and without any further ado, let's talk about the new basketball movie, Boogie. Alfred Boogie Chin is a basketball phenomenon living in Queens, New York, who dreams of one day playing for the NBA. While his parents pressure him to focus on earning a scholarship to an elite college, Boogie must find a way to navigate a new girlfriend, high school, on-court rivals, and the burden of expectation. Alright, so going into positives, I thought that Takahashi and Paige, who both have the first name Taylor, have moments where they're actually charming together. They seem to have some good chemistry, they seem to bounce off one another pretty well, and I like that to an extent. Unfortunately, that's where the positives of the movie really do stop, because everything about this generic, going into negatives, is bad. And not just bad, but just, we've seen this movie, you know, and I love a good sports movie, you know, I'm the kind of guy who will watch For the Love of Basketball at 2 in the morning on VH1, and this kind of feels like a movie that you would watch at 2 in the morning on streaming on Netflix. It kind of feels like a, I don't know, like 13 Reasons Why. You know, I see a lot of reviews, people saying, well, you know, this movie is great and it's distinctive because it is the first movie to do a basketball movie through the viewfinder of an Asian American. And I can understand, okay, fine, that's great, but it doesn't mean anything if it's the same boring, you know, if it's a bad generic film with a fresh coat of paint, that doesn't stop it from being a bad film. I don't know, it just felt overly generic. The scenes were kind of dragged out. You know, you have all these one-note characters. You have the parents, for example, that are pressuring Boogie to, I guess, be the best that he can be. The mom resents him. The dad is kind of a loser drunk who's kind of disillusioned. And then you have the, you know, the uncle or the friend that is trying to seduce the mom, but also help out Boogie. But it's so flat. We never meet those characters very well. And even meeting Boogie, Boogie is kind of a jerk. You know, despite the little bit of chemistry he does have with the girlfriend, he's just so much, I don't know, he's arrogant, he's spoiled, and you know, his big dilemma in life is that, oh gee, what am I gonna do? Am I going to take an unpaid scholarship to one of the greatest colleges out there and then in 1 year go and join the NBA? Or am I going to take a check for $750,000, go play in China for 1 year, and then join the NBA? Seriously, that is his biggest problem in life, and we're meant to feel bad for him. I don't get it. I really don't. I mean, you know, that's his whole thing, is that he's trying to get a scholarship and he can't get one because essentially he's, you know, not a team player, which is a very familiar trope in every single movie that you've seen like this one. And instead of just becoming a team player, he just doubles down. And, you know, I don't think this is really a spoiler, but I don't think he really does become a team player by the end. The movie ends with a basketball game against his rival, played by Pop Smoke, and you know, Pop Smoke is pretty decent, but, you know, he's just your typical, like, bad guy, you know? He starts a lot of shit with Boogie, and of course he's, like, the ex-boyfriend to Boogie's girlfriend, because, you know, we need to shove every single cliche into this movie. Like I said, I was getting vibes of, like, you know, CW, or, you know, what's that show? 13 Reasons Why. It just feels like a generic teen show that you would watch at 2 in the morning. There are far better basketball movies than this, far better sports movies than this, and I found myself quite bored throughout the entire film. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to give Boogie a D for double dribbling all throughout the movie. It's just not good, guys. It's just, ugh. I kept pausing it and coming back, kept waiting for it to get better. It doesn't. It's just generic, and then it ends. You ever watch a movie where you're like watching it and it's like, okay, black credits. Anyway guys, what did you think of Boogie? Be sure to subscribe and check out some other reviews. We just did a review for Coming to America as well as Chaos Walking, all three of which come out tomorrow, Friday. Be sure to comment down below. What do you think? Are you gonna go check out Boogie? Do you want to see Pop Smoke? I think Pop Smoke makes for a good bad guy, but I don't know. He's not really in it that much. I'd say he has a screen time of maybe 7 minutes, you know, most of which he's playing basketball in, and the other 3 that he's basically just talking trash. But yeah, guys, comment down below, let us know what you thought, and we will see you next time.